सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी
श्री नंदन गिरिधारी श्रीमन महाप्रभु की जय। लक्ष्मी लक्ष्मी Hare Krishna. All of you, today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Nashyaprayeshu Abreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo. Hare Krishna. Canto 2, Chapter 2, Sloka number 32. 2.2.32. How many devotees today? Bhagavatam class. Alasika. Okay. Gite Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Gite Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Gite Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Gite Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Tvaya Vistrecha Sanatanecha.
Tvaya Vistrecha Sanatanecha.
Tvaya Vistrecha Sanatanecha.
Tvaya Vistrecha Sanatanecha.
Ye vai pura brahmana hastushta.
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 Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Shrite Nripaveda Gite.
Ete Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Tvaya Vipriste Cha Sanatane Cha.
Tvaya Vipriste Cha Sanatane Cha.
Ye vai pura brahmana tushta.
Ye vai pura brahmana hastushta.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Shrite Nripaveda Gite.
Ete Srite Nripaveda Gite.
Vipriste Cha Sanatane Cha.
Tvaya Vipriste Cha Sanatane Cha.
Ye vai pura brahmana tushta.
Ye vai pura brahmana hastushta.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha.
Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudevaha. श्रुति ते निर्भवेद गीते
एते श्रुति ते निर्भवेद गीते
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
वै पुरा ब्राह्मणाः तुष्टा
ये वै पुरा ब्राह्मणः तुष्टाः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः
एते श्रुति ते नृपवेद गीते
एते श्रुति ते नृपवेद गीते
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
ये वै पुरा ब्राह्मणाः तुष्टा
ये वै पुरा ब्राह्मणः तुष्टाः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः
एते श्रुते नृपवेद गीते
एते श्रुति ते नृपवेद गीते
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च
हे वै पुरा ब्राह्मणः तुष्टाः
ये वै पुरा ब्राह्मणाः तुष्टाः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः
आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः एते श्रुति ते नृपवेद गीते त्वया विपृष्टे च सनातने च ये वै पुरा ब्राह्मणः तुष्टाः आराधितो भगवान् वासुदेवः Okay. Translation and purport.
Yete.
All that is described.
All that is described.
Shruti.
Shruti.
Ve.
Te.
Unto you.
Unto you.
Kripa.
Kripa.
O Maharaj Parikshit.
O Maharaj Parikshit.
Veda Gite.
Veda Gite.
According to the version.
According to the version
Of the Vedas.
of the Vedas.
Tvaya.
Tvaya.
By your majesty.
By your majesty.
Abhipriste.
Abhipriste.
Being properly inquired.
Being properly inquired. Cha. Also.
Sanatane.
Sanatane.
In the matter of eternal truth.
In the matter of eternal truth. Cha.
Verily.
Verily. Yea. Which. Why.
Certainly. Pura. Before. Brahmane. Unto the Brahma.
Unto the Lord.
Aha. Said.
Tushtaha.
Being satisfied. Araditha. Being worshipped. Bhagavan. The personality of Godhead. Vasudevaha. Lord Krishna. Your Majesty, Maharaj Parikshit, know that all that I have described in reply to your proper inquiry is just according to the versions of the Vedas. And it is eternal truth. This was described personally by the Krishna unto Brahma, which whom the Lord was satisfied upon being properly worshipped. Purport. The two different ways of reaching spiritual sky and thereby getting emancipation from all the material bondage, namely either direct process of reaching the kingdom of God or gradual process through the other higher planets of the universe, are set forth exactly according to the versions of the Vedas. The Vedic version in this connection are Yada sarve pramuchante kamyaye swaya hriti shita ata matyu mrityu bhavanti atra brahma samanshute. Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad 4.4.7. And they Archit Abhi Sambhavanti, Brahma Aranyaka Upanishad 6.2.15. Those who are free from all the material desires, which are diseases of the heart, are able to conquer death and enter the kingdom of God through the earthly planets. These Vedic versions corroborate the versions of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And the later is further confirmed by the Sukadeva Goswami, who affirms that the truth was disclosed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, Vasudeva, to Brahma, the first authority on the Vedas. The disciplic succession holds that the Vedas were uttered by Lord Krishna to Brahma, by Brahma to Narada, and by Narada to Vyasa, and then Vyasa Deva to Sukadeva Goswami, and so on. So, there is no difference between the versions of all the authorities. The truth is eternal, and as such, there cannot be any new opinion about the truth. That is the way of knowledge, and the knowledge contained in the Vedas. It is not a thing to become understood by one's erudite scholarship or by the fashionable interpretations of the mundane scholars. There is nothing to do, nothing to be added, and nothing to be subtracted, because the truth is truth. One has to accept. After all, some authority. So the modern scientists are also authorities for the common man for some scientific truth. The common man follows the versions of the scientist. This means that the common man follows the authority. The Vedic knowledge is also received in that way. The common man cannot argue about what is beyond the sky or beyond universe. He must accept the versions of the Vedas as they are understood by the authorized disciplic succession. In the Bhagavad Gita, also the same process of understanding the Gita is stated in the 4th chapter. If one does not follow the authoritative versions of the Acharyas, he will vainly search after the truth mentioned in the Vedas. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Dharmakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sankaratam Sagananamadharmitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Saganadita Shri Vishakharnitam Shri Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namoste Saptaraj Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Vancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Parijanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Dinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shubhavani Asya Akhirishatane. Hare Krishna. So, today sloka speaks about Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudeva. If you want to worship Vasudeva, there are many people who worship different gods and different. But Aradhito Bhagavan Vasudeva. If you want to worship the Lord, there is a process. You have to follow the process. Then only you can completely do that. This morning I was reading the Israel's Gauravan Swami Maharaj book. In that, Maharaj was mentioning, without surrendering to the Guru, you cannot surrender to Krishna. So first we need to surrender to the Guru. So when you surrender to the Guru, then you can surrender to Krishna. Why? Can't we directly surrender to Krishna? So it's a very, very important that surrendering to the Guru has a lot of in detail things. We also have some people who says I'll surrender to Prabhupada. My Guru is Prabhupada. No? This is a bogus. Why not? I'll go in front of Prabhupada and stand whatever I want to do, I'll do it. Will he come and correct me that what I want to do, what I am not supposed to do? See, this is another way of satisfying our ego and maintaining our independence, not to follow anybody. I'll just read Prabhupada books, I'll just follow Prabhupada. It's not possible. You cannot understand book. When we read Bhagavad Gita, whenever you read in a different way, you will understand. Many things are there which we cannot understand. We never understand. Only through Guru, he can impart that knowledge. So, we need to worship Prabhupada, and Prabhupada said that you need to understand the knowledge as it is. I have taught to my disciples, you hear from them. This is the way Prabhupada wants us to understand. Not like just we go in front of Prabhupada, okay Prabhupada, I understood. No, like that. It's not. So Divyagnan Hriday Prakashita. When the Divyagnan will be Prakashit, when we will be imparted in our heart, when you please the spiritual master. When you please the spiritual master. How? And on the Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned, Bhagavad Gita as it is. If you are not reading Bhagavad Gita as it is, through the Guru Parampara, how Prabhupada will be pleased? So Prabhupada only pleased when you follow whatever the system he is given. Like that. This is one point just now sharing. So here you see, Your Majesty, Maharaj Parikshit, know that all that I have described in reply to your proper inquiry is just according to the versions of the Vedas, and it is the eternal truth. This was described personally by the Krishna unto the Brahman. So here is a very important is whatever knowledge we are receiving, that should be in the scriptures and it should be narrated by the Guru Parampara system. It's a very, very important. Many times we feel that same no. Even if you go to Guru, he says chant 16 rounds. Even I am chanting 16 rounds. If we go to the Guru, what Guru says? Follow 4 regulative principles. I am also following it. And I am in the association of devotees. I am doing everything. Here itself is the clear-cut difference. I am doing everything. I am. When you go to the Guru, says that you follow this. Since Guru said, I am just following it. Anyway, I am doing everything. Why I need to go to him? So, it's a very slight difference. That's why there will be a lot of devotees. There are so many devotees who follow scriptures and who strictly follow, but the realizations are very, very less. Maybe tens of years they'll follow, tens of years they'll read the books, but they won't understand that the essence, what is need to be understood. You see, Guru Parampara system is not only the knowledge, more than that. See, when you come to the Guru, Guru observes you, he sees you, what is your behavior, where you have your ego. I can tell you, comfortably I can tell you, if your counselor is clearly observing you, he knows where you have no ecosystem. Definitely you know that if I touch this topic, it will jump. Such a deeper way, counselor should observe. So, if everything, these topics are very palatable for us. If narration, no, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, something. If something, no, this is the way we need to do devotion, or this topic, that topic, then immediately we'll get fired. Why has to be done like this? Rest all will like. So that's why the living Guru is a very important, where he can observe your behavior and your activities and he can correct that. So this is where you are going wrong. Unless you receive the correction from a Guru, you cannot advance in Krishna consciousness. So that's why the correction, when in the olden days, small kids, 5 years old kid used to send to Gurukul, and 24 hours, 24/7 used to be in the Gurukul. When he sleeps, how he behaves. When he wakes up, how he behaves. When he takes bath, how he behaves. When he with other students, how he behaves. How he reads scriptures. How he implements. Everything will be clearly observed by Guru. Then, accordingly, will be given them what they need to be done. So, even when Pandavas and Kauravas was taken to Gurukul, to Dronacharya, so he just demonstrated all the weapons there. So, see, Guru Parampara system, it's not a force. It's not a force. Guru considers what is there in you. What is the potential thing? Just he will shine it. It's not like, once you go to Guru, you will become an all-rounder. That happens over a period of time. But the Guru, what he does, he identifies the potential thing in you and start sharpening it. Through that, you will be shown to the society. So when all the weapons were demonstrated on the side, everybody went, they touched one by one. Arjuna went, he touched the bow. Bhima went and he touched the thing. So then he was asking, and he was checking their temperament, how rigorous they are, how thoughtful they are. So then Dronacharya decided, out of all these people, Arjuna is the one who is capable to learn and can control his emotions to some extent, means maximum. Then I can teach him complete knowledge. So this is the way Guru assess. Many times we say, I am following everything, I am doing everything. No, just. But we didn't give up our independence. Guruna Gulamu Nagabatanaka Dorayadanna Mukati. So Purandaradasara says that unless you become a slave to the spiritual master, you cannot get that mukti. Means what? Slave means what? Just sold it off all our independence. So morning we sing that. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittate Koriya Aikya. Chitta. So whatever Guru speaks from his mouth, that only should be in our mind. Then you are non-different from Guru. Whatever the potency Guru has, 100% potency comes in us also. So when you keep that 20% as a Guru words, 80% is ours. Then accordingly, similar word in Bhagavad Gita first chapter, Prabhupada writes in a purport that if you surrender to the Krishna 50%, your senses will be controlled by Krishna 50%. If you are surrendered to the Krishna 30%, your senses will be controlled and directed by Krishna 30%. Means, most of the time we say that, Prabhu, even though I am surrendered to Krishna and I am doing all the devotional service, why I am undergoing so many difficulties, why I am facing all these things? We didn't surrender to Krishna 100%. We have our own choice. Okay. This 20% again, surrender. That 20% of your activity is completely successful. Remaining 80% depends on your karma. You understand, no? When Krishna is involved in your life, there won't be any karma. Karma doesn't work. It's completely the wish of the Lord, it happens. But remaining portion, whatever you are not surrendered to the Krishna, that portion happens as per your karma. Previous karma, present karma. Whatever the prarabdha karma you have, that will be act. So that's why most of the time many things happens in our life. That is the karma portion. So this is the way, until unless you surrender to Krishna, or sorry, Guru, you cannot get a Krishna. So that's why Maharaj says that first you surrender to Krishna, sorry, Guru, then Guru shows to how to surrender to Krishna. So that's why many times we hear Prabhupada lectures. I am also hearing from many years. Some things, it doesn't go inside. When we go to the senior devotees, ask Prabhuji how to understand this. Then they'll explain, Prabhupada means this. So that's why Guru Parampara is a very, very important. It's very simple. Again, I am telling that I don't need anybody. I have enough books. I have Prabhupada. This is just to show that I am independent. They don't want to surrender to anybody. This is the only reason they say that I don't want anybody. Is there any proof that any time Prabhupada came and told you that you do this seva? No. If I want to sing Guru Puja, I'll sing. If I don't want to sing, I don't sing. Simple. Then where is the Guru is entering in your life? So that's why we should be very, very careful. We have to surrender to at least one Vaishnava. Whomever you feel comfortable, it's not like a compulsory, this. But the person should be in a Guru Parampara. Okay? This is the one part. Now, while surrendering to the Vaishnava, what is the guarantee that he is right? Whatever knowledge we have, little knowledge, we know that we will surrender to him. So that's where, you see here, Krishna also said that in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, this knowledge is broken. What is the sloka that? Imam parampara praptam, imam rajashya vidho, sakalena mahata, yogo nasta parantapa. So this knowledge I have given in a Guru Parampara, it looks like a now broken. Knowledge was given in a Guru Parampara, then why did it broke? Devotees, no, Guru, Shishya, everybody is coming. And how? What was the reason? Broke. So there, Krishna told this is broken, that's why again I have come to give you. The thing is, we need to understand. To understand the knowledge from the Guru, also we should have a proper qualification. I think 2 days before me and Arikshita was in Raichur, we were coming on the way. Way back we were discussing that Prabhu was sharing about one devotee that he has become a very scholarly. Why he became scholarly? He surrendered to his spiritual master, sat and studied under his lotus feet. Even though he was like an uncountable person, it cannot be counted like such level, but he came to scholarly level. Why means the discussion is like this. When your spiritual master is pleased with your activities, automatically you will become empowered. So our entire effort is whatever activities we are doing, whatever service we are doing, for what? What is the ultimate reason? Just to please spiritual master. When spiritual master is happy with our service, then you are completely you'll be getting a Krishna, and your activities also transcendental. This is a very important. So maybe we may think sometimes my spiritual master is somewhere, how to please him. Again this question comes. This is that I'll discuss later. So, when you are surrendered to the spiritual master, so like Arjuna, how Arjuna surrendered to Krishna, so what he said after hearing Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavam. So, like this we need to understand Krishna. And after understanding what he said, Nasto Moha Smriti Labdha. So, Krishna, after hearing from you, all my Nasta Moha, all the Moha got washed out. So now what will I do? Karishe Vachanam Tava. I'll just follow whatever you said. So this is the process. When you surrender to the Guru and Guru starts teaching you and correcting you, when you receive these corrections and the knowledge, then what happens? You realize that yes, my contamination is moving out. After contamination moves, then your real surrender comes and you will be empowered. So this is the thing. Now, this is back to our question that when the knowledge was given in any translation? Oh. Oh. So when the knowledge was given in a Guru Parampara, why did it broke? That was the question, right? See, most of the time or sometime what happens? We read something. Now we won't read completely, we won't understand completely, but we start giving class to somebody. Yourself is not clear and you are teaching the same subject to someone. What will you do then? When you are properly understood the topic and learned or studied nicely, then you can explain to others properly. You are only half of knowledge and that half knowledge is giving to somebody. So that's where when you are not clear, the speculation takes place. So whatever topic you are discussing with anybody, you should be first clear that at least theoretically, you may not be realized, at least theoretically you should be clear. Then you can teach to others. So this the gap invites the speculation. Once what happened? One person next to the medical shop shaved his head and sitting like this, crying. One fellow came to medical shop. On the way to medical shop, he saw what happened. I am deep, sadness. What happened? Solomon Singh died. You know this? Solomon Singh died. Solomon Singh died. That's why I shaved my head. Then this guy who heard, he also went and shaved. Because Solomon Singh died, right? Then he was also depressed. Then he sat there and other fellow was passing. Hey, why are you so sad? You don't know? Solomon Singh died. Solomon Singh died. That's why I saved. So then that fellow also went and shaved. Like this, entire village. Everybody started shaving head. Why? What happened? Everybody morose. What happened? Solomon Singh died. Then one sadhu came finally and he asked, what happened? Solomon Singh died. Who is the Solomon? Who is the Solomon Singh? I don't know, he said. He went back. And he went back. No, first, finally, who is sitting in a near medical shop? They went and asked, who is the Solomon? He said, he is my donkey. So like this, what happened? Just some news comes in some WhatsApp, Facebook, somewhere, something. Just by saying that, oh, it happened so much, oh, it happened so much. This is called speculation. So, whatever things you are following, first make yourself clear whether it is a right or wrong. Otherwise, we'll be messed up our life. So that's why after hearing these things and all spiritual things are not good. No, they are cheating, these are cheating. Arey Baba, before following you should clear it off. Whether right or wrong, whom you are following, you should clear that. Just we blindly follow. Later we'll come to know that Solomon Singh has died. No? Then what happens? So we'll become fools. So that's why. So This is the way we need to clarify our things. Even, there are the now spiritually qualified person and materially qualified person. So what is a materially qualified person? Chanakya says, what is that? Loshtravat. What is the sloka? Matra sparashastu kaunteya. Sorry. What is that? Matra paradareshu paradravyeshu loshtravat atmavat sarva bhuteshu yashakata pandita. Something. So means, except one's own wife, rest all how we should consider? Mother. This is the material qualification, not spiritual qualification. So materially somebody is in a good standard, he should consider apart from his own wife, everybody his own mother. And paradravyeshu lostrava. If any gold or something is there here and there, whose it belongs to? It's not belongs to me. Someone else. How we should see? Mala. So in this case, we will remember this Tukaram Maharaj. When Tukaram Maharaj used to come to Chandrabhaga, means Nadi, Chandrabhaga, there he used to take bath. One god, the name is, some name of the god is there. There he used to, early morning 4 o'clock, he used to take bath. So many times Shivaji Maharaj used to send a gifts to Tukaram Maharaj. Please take. You are a nice Vaishnava, please take. But he never accepts. I don't want all these things. So then, one person is appointed for this, to give gifts to Tukaram Maharaj. He tried all his best. No, whenever I go and give you, he is not taking. Let me try this time. So early morning 4 o'clock, this Tukaram Maharaj comes and take bath in Chandrabhaga. Nobody will be there. So what I'll do, I'll keep some bunch of gold there. So nobody will be there. So definitely he may take. Because I'm directly going and giving, he may not be accepted. Then he put that. After some time, Tukaram Maharaj comes, Jai Jai Rama Krishna Hari Jai Jai, like the way he sings. So he comes there and says, wow, early morning bumper offer, huge gold. Then what he did? So what he did? He saw, he about to keep his towel and there. After some time, by seeing that, he took a towel, went to other place to take bath. And the other place, person asked him, Swami, what happened? He used to take bath there. What happened? Why you came here? Actually, I went there to take bath, but what happened? Somebody Mala Mutra Visarjana Madidare. No? Somebody, they spoiled the place. So that's why I don't want to take bath. See, gold and Mala, same color. So that's why he's saying that it's a Mala. Then Shivaji, assistant, understood that we cannot buy this Tukaram with the money. So this is the way devotees always, whatever by the will of the Lord, whatever comes to them, they will receive it, they will be very happy. They never hanker for that. No, I want this, I want that. They try their best, if not, they leave it. So that is the material qualification, it's not spiritual qualification. Then the spiritual qualification, you see, Sukadeva Goswami, Narada Muni, what Sukadeva Goswami is saying here, whatever I am answering your question, from where? Directly from Vedas. I don't have any special qualification in this. Everything, whatever I heard from my Guru, I am teaching you. Such a famous and amazing devotee. And Narada Muni, just by speaking one sloka, they will become devotees. Just by the little bit of association, they will become devotees. Even Narada Muni is such a powerful spiritual master, he can initiate devotee within womb of mother also. Who is that? Prahlad. When Prahlad was there in the mother womb, just he gave association. He was teaching all the scriptures. Prahlad heard. So that's why Spiritual master is as good as, what we say? God. He is not God, but he is as good as God. The same scenario happened in a Abhimanyu case. What happened in Abhimanyu case? When Subhadra was carrying Abhimanyu in her womb, Krishna was taking her. And he taught, what all he taught? How to enter into
Chakra.
Chakra Vihar, Padma Vihar. So he was hearing inside. See, whatever Krishna can do, spiritual master also can do. The only thing he has to surrender to is Guru. So here, Narada Muni, taught all the knowledge to Prahlad Maharaj when he was in the womb. There Krishna taught everything to Abhimanyu when he was in the mother's womb. That's why it's a very, very powerful. Until unless we surrender to the spiritual master, there is no advancement in our Krishna consciousness. It's a very important. So this case now comes, okay, Prabhu, we are surrendered. We are surrendered to the spiritual master. But still advancement is not happening. But when they surrendered to the Narada Muni, in one verse they became a devotees, they started going. You see, in Narada Muni case, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prachetas, whomever he spoke, after that, after hearing from Narada Muni, they went to the special place. Right? Their surroundings was spiritually enriched. Now, Dhruva Maharaj, after taking mantra from the Narada Muni, where he went? He sat in the forest, whatever Narada Muni was giving, he took and followed, he got success. Everybody in the case, they protect themselves in the association of devotees. We are also hearing from spiritual master, we are also hearing from Prabhupada. But what we do? Just we hear, remove earphone and go out. So the protection of our spiritual life is very important. If you are taking a proper association of the devotees properly, what we do? We lit up the fire here, outside we go, pour the water and drink. We do some spiritual life, we do some nonsense other side. We do some seva, we do some problem other side. Like this. So, very simple, until unless you follow dharma, you cannot experience properly. See, dharma is a very, very important. In the materially only they are saying that we should not, take others' money. We should consider everybody as a mother. It's a material qualification, it's not spiritual qualification. Then the material spiritual life, how should we be? We should be like a fire. Our behavior, our attitude and our character should be like a fire. Then you can advance in spiritual life and you can see the higher levels of devotional service. So everything mixed up, khichdi, water, fire, material, spiritual, everything we'll put into one and close the cooker. What will come out? Khichdi only. So spiritual life is a very, very important. See, everybody should try to follow dharma. Dharma means what is mine, what is others, what should be the exact life. If you go to the adharma, definitely you will suffer. It may look like you are happy, but you cannot be happy. You definitely will suffer. Dharma person, whoever follows the dharma, mentally will be very peaceful. Physically may not have money like others, but the mentally will be very happy. And physical money never satisfies you. So many people have a crores of rupees. Yesterday, one person came to me and I was in Dhamsana. I don't know how to tell these problems also. There's a very, very special, different, lot of rasas in that, Imagine, the people gets married, for what? They put hand and, what they say? Whatever they put and they say that Oh, not only one life, 7 lifetimes. 7 lifetimes. They are not together even in 7 months. No? What value we are giving for the marriage ceremony? They got married in 6 months. They were. Husband told something to wife. She said politely, Henry, please, I'll go to my home and come. Please drop me. She went there and said, bye bye, I don't want to come. You be there, I'll be here. Just a small thing. Now, in among the so many people, in front of fire, in front of Brahmana, in front of Vaishnava, we promise so much that we'll be together. We are off, not one body, we are off. And where? Immediately we throw out everything. And I am also working, you are also working. So, this kind of adharmic activities, none of them can be happy. See, whatever dharma you have to follow, you have to follow. If you are a wife, you have to follow wife dharma. If you are a husband, you have to follow that. You know, for this special hells are there in Naraka. Whoever doesn't follow this dharma, minimum dharma, they have a very, very special. There are the 28 principal narakas are there, and there are the, what is it? Branches of it also there. Small branches, different branches. There also. We have to take a tour of all 28 narakas. See, dharma is a very important. We may think that it's a dilution happened. And no, I never heard my parents is calling husband with a name. Right? Have you heard your parents calling anytime husband with name? Now it became a passion. Everybody calls with a name. I'm not saying something. But generally, have you heard your mother calling your father with a name? Any of you here? No, right? So we think that it's the freedom, it's a expressing my this, that, equality, whatever. So if you want to get something as per the dharma, you have to follow dharma also, then only you get it. See, if somebody follows the dharma properly, their family automatically becomes peaceful. You no need to go to any counseling, no need to go anywhere. The basic dharma is missing in our life. No, kid should hear mother. Mother should hear husband. Husband should hear guru. Guru should follow Krishna. Where is this system? In the village, in the home, whatever the kids decide, it happens in the home. The opposite system. So, this is the way. And no, we don't need to think too much that why I am suffering. At least basic things, if you set it up, your life will become very successful. So, then in one point of time, Prahlad Maharaj, friends, they asked, Arey Baba, we both are same age. You are also from same Gurukul, I am also here only. But how come you learn all these things? You didn't go anywhere. And your father is such a big person, he would have not even stepped down from the palace. How did you learn all these things? We never heard of it. Then he explains the 7th canto of Bhagavatam. Says that, fortunately, when I was in my mother's womb, my mother was taken by this Devadas. They about to kill me and my mother. Narada Muni came and protected us. And he took to his ashram. Every day Narada Muni used to give Srimad Bhagavatam class. My mother, being I'm in her stomach, she used to hear Bhagavatam. I also heard from her. So many years now, Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb. Kayadu don't want to give birth to the son until unless her husband comes. Husband, where is husband? He went for tapasya. After hearing that Hiranyaksha killed by Vishnu, he want to revenge. Then Shukracharya says, you go back, go and get the strength, then we can kill this Vishnu. So he went for tapasya. In the absence of Hiranyakashipu, Devatas become so strong and now they killed all the demons and they caught Kayadu also. Hiranyakashipu is so strong here. If his son comes, then Ravana was arrested by the Indra once. They arrested and they kidnapped, means they tied him to the wall. Then who rescued him? Who is the Meghnad? His son. Ravana's son, when Ravana was tried by the Indra, then his son goes Indrajit. So Meghnad goes there and he defeats the Indra and gets his father back. That's why his name became Indrajit, who won the Indra. So they were thinking all these things. So means of course this is later and this is bad. So like this, if already father is so strong, if you allow son also to come out, then he will become added support. Let us kill. Then of course they take, Narada Muni comes, don't worry, he is a devotee, I will take care of him. And this discussion, the friend is answering, I heard everything in an ashram. They asked, you didn't take birth on me, how did you? Then he says, that is a special mercy of Narada Muni. Then, most of the time when you read Prabhupada's book, you will get some doubt. When you get doubt, just you read another line, that doubt will be clarified. So immediately the Prahlad Maharaj says to them that, I and my mother both had right. But you are teaching this Bhagavatam to everybody. Why not your mother? Mother to bhul gaya. Mother is not saying anybody to Bhagavatam. Then he says, they didn't ask this question, but he only explained this. Somehow my spiritual master mercy, I remember this, all this knowledge. Even my mother also heard, but due to her anxiety of my protection, she was so much anxiety about two things. One is about me, another one about her husband. Husband is somewhere, he is doing tapasya, I am in her home. So she want to protect, she want to see both of us happy. So in that tension, anxiety, she could not hear Bhagavatam properly. So that's why she could not repeat it. But I didn't have any tension, any anxiety. I was in the mother room under the shelter of my mother and spiritual master. That's why the mercy of my spiritual master, I am able to repeat it. This is a very, very important point. Whenever you are able to teach something, you are able to say something, whom you have to give credit? Spiritual master. Once you cross this, that is the end of your knowledge. Anta. So, these are the points I just want to share from you. Just 1 minute. Here some points are there. I'll just read that and I'll stop it. So, this knowledge, a mention is that there are the two ways to go back to Godhead. One is direct process, another one is indirect process. Direct process means the devotional service, you take up the devotional service, go back to Godhead. Another one is slowly, higher planets, then you are moving. Gradual process. So, this indirect process, what happens? You have a contaminations and the material achievements and little bit of spiritual life. You will be keep moving it. That's why, what is the sloka 2.40? Neha vikrama nasosti pratyavayuna vidyate solvam abhyasya dharmasya trayato mahato. Even if you do little bit of dharma, that protects you. And it carry forwards to the next life. When that becomes a sufficient, you will become a complete devotee. Becoming devotee is not so easy. You need your bank account, spiritual bank account also sufficient, and the present situation also. So that's why what we say, we go out, recently we did Jagannath Ratha Yatra. Why? Everybody heard Jagannath, Hare Krishna like this. So this is also, we are giving them, we are adding their bank account. So just by hearing, just by doing, So how did Prahlad Maharaj become such a nice devotee? In his previous life, what he was? Huh? He was just a one maid servant son. He just served for some 4 months, some Vaishnavas whoever came there. And he became such a nice Vaishnava. So that's why whenever we get a chance of serving a pure devotee of the Lord, of course spiritual master is a pure devotee, we need to serve, we need to hear from him and follow the instructions. Then your advancement will be like, just walking on the cake. But what we do, that's where we miss. The problem is that's where. We won't follow, we won't hear. Even if you hear, you won't follow. Even if you follow, you won't follow fully. Slow, no? Little will follow. So, maybe possible we can correct in ourselves. Just the morning class I was telling. If your Bhakti leader is there, he will be facilitating. If he provides everything to you, Bhakti leader will be very nice. If something he says, don't do this, no, this is mistake, then immediately what we do? Inside only fire comes, scolding fire, everything fire comes inside. And we'll say negative about them, he is like this, she is like this, that. I just told them, how many times you scolded your Bhakti leader? Just write it down in your paper. Because they are helping you so much to understand Krishna and Guru, and we are giving a return gift to them. What? Defaming them, saying lie about them. Oh, they are wrong. These people are wrong. They are this. We are getting from everything Krishna related things, but we are giving all negative to them. So you write it down these things. How many times you scolded your Guru, just not accepting your proposal, or not awarding what you expected. And you see that. You don't need to show anybody. You just write it down and see how many times, how many Vaishnavas you scolded, how many Vaishnavas you this. Then you see according to your spiritual life also. That's why my spiritual master says that every Ekadasi we should do Simhavalokana. Means we have to review our spiritual life. That what from last Ekadasi to this Ekadasi, what I have done. Is it the nice way or better way, off the way? What I have done. So that you review and try to change your life. See, this vasanas will be there. There was one thief, very big thief, who used to do full night work. He saw some procession was going. Everybody was dancing nicely, amazingly. Somehow he could not control. He also walked with them. He went with them, and they were walking, and he also didn't realize that how far he went. So almost evening, they said we will be waiting here. We will be staying here tonight, and tomorrow morning we will go. So okay, they gave him prasadam. He had prasad, everything done. Okay, chalo, everybody sleep now. Everybody slept, but this fellow duty, night duty, right? Day duty means he would have easily sleep. Night, he is not able to sleep. Everybody around is sleeping. Everywhere bats are there. Everything is visible in front of his eyes. Now thief searches the place and goes hide whatever the hiding things and take out and now everything is available. Bags are available, gold is available, watch is available. Easily can just remove it. But in the heart is saying that they are devotees, they feel, gave me prasadam, everything, they took care of me. How can I do? Other side is saying, no, this is a nice opportunity, do something. The fight, inner fight is happening in them. Finally, devotees I should not do. But hands are itching, I should do something. Okay. Finally he came to conclusion that I won't take any of them, valuables. But some satisfaction is required. What he did? He took Suresh Prabhu bag and put it to other place, her bag, other place, this bag, that bag, everything completely changed. Full change. Then he became relaxed. Now I did something, relaxed and he slept. Morning woke up Suresh Babu, where is my bag? There my bag. And she woke up and no, my bag is there. No, started almost completely like Kurukshetra. No, started fighting. Then this guy woke up and no, loudly said, please forgive me. I am a big thief. Every day I do this. Because of that vasanas, I am not able to control. But I don't want to steal any of your things. Just to satisfy my this activity, just I exchange. Don't worry, somewhere it will be there. Please take it. So this is the way our vasanas will be there. Because so many lifetimes we are scolding someone, we are saying lie about someone, or no something we are doing that. But now what you have to do that you try to reduce it. Okay, I'm just scolding people, I'm just lying on someone and saying bad about someone. At least try to become a consciousness. No, now onwards I won't do that. I'll reduce it. I'll make myself. Then you can really overcome. You never ever review yourself, what you are, real person. Then how will you change? This is where Guru is important in our life. Guru comes and sees you. If this is the wrong in you, please correct. You also did right. If Guru comes and says, you also did right. Where is the correction? It's not like, to find out a fault in your Guru. His Guru is there to find fault in him. It's your duty to hear from him, whomever you are hearing. So, this correction need to happen. Then only. This is about today's sloka. So, direct process and indirect process. So, and then because the truth, one has to accept after all some authority. You have to accept one authority. Then says that the modern scientists are also it's all right. Okay. So this last point is in the Bhagavad Gita also the same process of understanding Gita is stated in the 4th chapter. If one does not follow the authoritative versions of Acharyas, he will vainly search after the truth mentioned in the Vedas. So we won't understand the Vedic knowledge. So if you want to understand Vedic knowledge, very simple. If you are really following the spiritual life, you will get a lot of corrections in your life and you are happy to receive it. If somebody says this is the mistake, you really will accept it. If you are not doing devotional service properly, if somebody says you something, immediately one fighter will come out from you. And you will start fighting with them, So this is the way we need to follow the authority. Then we will really advance in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
So I have 3-4 questions.
Oh, Krishna.
First question: how do we know our spiritual master is pleased or not? Second question: in any outside people, there like the basic dharma is missed. You mentioned. How do they know that dharma is missed or not? The second question. The third question: can Bhakti Vriksha leader scold his members when they ask any questions? Like, for example, simple question: what is this? What is happening? Do they have privilege to scold or not in front of other members? Third question. Fourth question: vasanas will be there. Where those vasanas sits in the mind, the heart.
Okay, maybe one.
So first question will be taken, and then the question will be given opportunity for everyone. Then your second and third can be.
Okay, fine. It is short questions only. No problem. So how we know that our spiritual master is pleased? Once, it's my realization that I was I'll also do counseling for devotees. So in that, one devotee, I was keep on telling, no, you do this. There was no transformation was happening. I was also praying to spiritual master and Prabhupada and Krishna, in what way I should deliver them, means deliver the message to them so that they can understand. One fine day, I don't know, suddenly I got one idea. I told that particular devotee, So the devotee said that I am doing everything right. So since they did mistake, I did this and this. Then I told, you do one thing. Whatever you have done last 1 month, you write it down in the paper. Whomever you fought, whomever you fed prasad, whatever service you have done, just write it down on the paper. Take the paper, go to your spiritual master, start reading it. Anna? See, when we come in front of spiritual master, what we say? All glorification things only will say. Right? I have Guru Maharaj or Maharaj, whatever. Maharaj, I take Bhakti Rusha, I go Sunday program, I'll be always in the association of devotees, this, that, everything very, very beautiful and goody things only will say. We never say that I have some difference with some devotee, I fought with one devotee, I have too much of enviousness towards one devotee, I doesn't like him. I don't want to wake up morning, I don't feel to wake up morning. These things. So, which you cannot explain in front of your spiritual master, if you are doing that, means your spiritual master is not happy. Openly you can go in front of spiritual master, you know that if we say this to my spiritual master, he will be very happy. If you say that I am taking Bhakti Ruksha, won't be spiritual master happy? I am cultivating 10 devotees, he won't be happy? If you say I am reading Bhagavad Gita, won't he be happy? I am only taking prasadam, he will be super happy. So like that, these are the general things. These are the general things when spiritual master gives initiation, he says that these things you follow. When you follow that, spiritual master automatically becomes happy, pleased. And if you advance little further, somehow if you get an association of spiritual master, by seeing your advancement and sincerity, he gives a special instruction. So thereby you can fulfill that instruction and he will be pleased. There are the general instruction and the special instruction. Once you fulfill the general instructions properly, then you will be promoted to the special instructions. If you are not getting a special instruction from spiritual master, means we have to work on a general instructions very particularly. Then you will get. Somehow or other Krishna will arrange the situation where you can hear from him the special instruction. So that's a way we need to please the spiritual master. See, on the ground level we need to follow whatever the 4 regulative principles and all general things and the time of initiation. If you follow that, then the next level of layer will be opened. Now we are here only, we are fighting to follow 4 regulative principles and we are thinking that no, what is the next? First we need to fulfill these things properly, then the another layer will open. This is the Guru Parampara means, once you complete one thing, then another layer, then another layer, then another layer. Your Krishna consciousness becomes a deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Maybe the initial person also chanting 16 rounds, the person who has already walked for the 10 kilometers, he is also chanting 16 rounds. But he is in the different house, he is chanting. You are in the starting house, you are chanting. So that's why these general instructions are whatever you are able to happily explain in front of the spiritual master. If you do that, definitely you will be happy. Apart from that, second question, Prabhu, you said? Any other questions he said? Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, so,
I'll come back to you.
yeah, so Prabhuji, you told that people are telling that Prabhupada is my guru, but he is not there to instruct. But generally we are seeing that a good guru or whoever we are finding, generally they are somewhere else, maybe in US or Delhi, some Vrindavan. So they are also not here to observe us, to guide us. So
Yes.
same situation, right? So how?
See here, Prabhu, there are the 2 types of gurus, one is the Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. So even whoever says that Prabhupada is my guru, they are also need to accept Shiksha Guru. If they are not accepting, that means completely they are out of station. So here, Diksha and Shiksha is a different thing. And when you surrender to the Shiksha Guru, he will be training you day to day. Who follows the Diksha Guru closely, who hears from him regularly, who receives the knowledge from the Diksha Guru, he will be giving the things as a Shiksha Guru to next person. It's not like that, no, just he also don't know whom to ask. You also don't know whom to ask. There is a one whom you are connected, he is properly connected with a living Guru. So wherever he may be. So that's why he says no, when you please the spiritual master, knowledge will be revealed in your heart. The how to please the spiritual master is, now when we approach the spiritual master, he says that this is the things I like. No? Somebody asked, no, in Russia, that what pleases you? What is the motivation you have to do this Padayatra? They asked Maharaj, Loknath Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj said that when my first Padayatra completed, I went to Prabhupada. When I went to Prabhupada, I was just showing my reports. I could see on the Prabhupada face oceanic smile. It's not a small smile. It's like an ocean, huge smile. The same smile is driving me in this Krishna consciousness and this Padayatra. So, when you approach the spiritual master, even for a momentarily time, they can impart that knowledge to you. So, but connection is very important. The connection is important. Otherwise, what happens? See, you are following one person, the person is following another living guru. Means there is a correction process is there both the places. You will also get correction from your guru, who is a Shiksha Guru. And the Shiksha Guru also get the correction from his living guru. So there is a lot of chances to get correction. But other case, I am just considered Prabhupada as a guru. Whatever I feel, I do. Correction, who will give correction for me? So Prabhupada is the ultimate acharya for all of us. What Prabhupada said, you follow whom I taught already. So, because so many statements Prabhupada has given, you won't understand that. You go to some senior devotee, they'll explain you. Oh, this is the reason, Prabhupada. Once what happened, there was a discussion that whether we sit and chant, walk and chant. There was one video where Prabhupada was walking and chanting. Then they showed that. See, Prabhupada himself is walking and chanting. We can also walk and chant. Then, at that particular time, Prabhupada's servant was Harishauri Prabhu. They went and asked, hey, Prabhupada is walking and chanting. Then he said, he sat and completed 16 rounds. After that, he started walking and chanting. So, how did you understand this now? By seeing video, we can say that Prabhupada also walking and chanting. Of course, if some people cannot say, that is a different issue. But we make it that authentic. Prabhupada is walking and chanting. No. The situation was Prabhupada sat and completed 16 rounds. After that, just morning walk kind of thing, he walking and chanting. So, this is the way living Guru helps us to understand. Otherwise, whatever imagination comes to our mind, we'll consider it. So that's why one person said, if you want to understand your spiritual master, you come to 70 age, then you will understand how much struggle he has done. When Prabhupada was there and Prabhupada disciples was there, he said like that. So to realize, it takes time and we have to follow Guru regularly. Then we will. So correction flow, we will be very strong that this is the right. But if you see the real situation, that is the real situation. Already Prabhupada completed sitting and 16 down. But we can show now also, that video is there. If you very famous, beautiful video. So that's why Prabhupada wants the proper followers, proper leaders. Okay? That's enough? Yes, ma'am.
Prabhuji, you were talking about understanding, like sometimes we surrender 30%, 40% like this. I just wanted to understand how can we, understand that how much we have surrendered to Guru and everything. Like how to understand that, how to evaluate this.
Who will answer this? How will
We need to know our progress
then we can assess ourselves when something happens against your expectation. After that, what is your state of mind? That will show your spiritual progress.
Okay.
Like your reaction and your frustration levels, how it is. Are you still happy if something has happened against you? That will determine your spiritual progress.
Okay. Any other answer? Thank you, Prabhu. Any other?
Whatever activity that I'm doing, is Krishna there in that activity? So if Krishna is there, definitely that is the surrender that we have.
Good. Good point. Anybody? See, question is, how should I know that I am, how much percent I am surrendered to Krishna? That is the question. No. How much percentage? You want to say something?
We can know by how much we are praying to Krishna or Krishna's.
Very good. Good. So how much you are praying to Krishna? Very good. See, it's a question for everybody. Mataji asked, not only for her. See, when if you want to know how much you are surrendered to Krishna, there are many ways to know also. But generally, as Prabhu also said, all devotees, whatever activities you are doing, whose pleasure you are doing? If you are doing for the pleasure of Krishna, completely you don't have any your own thoughts. Just to please Krishna I am doing. How do you know that Krishna will be pleased with that activity? That Guru will teach us. If you do this activity, Krishna will be pleased. And by whatever the Guru gives instruction, if you follow that in a heartfully, see, morning time we wake up, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, let me sleep 5 minutes, let me sleep 2 minutes. Right? Some devotees wake up and take bath and come. So whatever the pleases for the Krishna and whatever the guidance is given by Guru, am I doing same thing or not? If I am following that, well, quite good position. But whenever your personal things comes into life, means okay, now enough is enough. Let me also go out and do my own things. Then there is no surrender to Krishna. Surrender to Krishna means whether you eat or sleep or whatever you do, it's for the pleasure of Krishna. In that pleasure only I will also get pleasure. Prabhu, we are also human beings, we are also working, we are also living, we are also have a family. This is what? That portion we are not serving. The remaining portion, Prabhu, 16 rounds definitely I will complete morning. This is the time you are surrendering. The half an hour book reading, I will complete. This is the time you are surrendering because this is the pleases the Krishna, I will do it. So now, in a 24 hours of time, how much time you remember Krishna and how much time you are focused to please Krishna, that is a portion we are surrendering. From morning to afternoon. Okay, Prabhu, I am going office. Is it pleases to Krishna? Is it surrender to Krishna? Yes or no? Yes or no? How many of you say going office is a pleases to Krishna? Okay. How many of you say no? Going to office is not pleases Krishna? Are there remaining people? You see, we should have a clarity. You are all working. Whether it pleases to Krishna or not pleases to Krishna, how will you assess it?
The result, what we get, what do we do?
Work is worship. Kaya keve kailasa, something comes. See, whatever work you do, and again that is another end is different. The activity you do as per dharmic, and whatever the pratiphala comes from it, how you spend that. You are doing some work, and that work result you are spending for some purpose. What is that purpose? Pleasing Krishna is one thing. I'll just give one example behind. Pleasing Krishna. So Yashoda was feeding a milk to Krishna. Suddenly what happened in the kitchen? Milk was overflowing. Then what she did? She removed Krishna and kept. Krishna was pleased. Was Krishna pleased? Anna? He was very angry. Very angry and he broke all the pots. So, in that case, Yashoda should not be a devotee. Devotee means they should please Krishna, right? Right or not? Next month, next comes that Damodar month. Yashoda devotee or not?
Yes.
Then how she is not pleasing Krishna? Huh? No. If Krishna is son means whatever we want we can do. Huh? Okay. So here pleasing and intention to please Krishna is different. Why Yashoda kept Krishna down? Because that milk also kept for Krishna. Specially she made. It's not she want to go out and she so much time I am keeping him and my legs are bending, throw him down and go out. No. She went to stop the milk just to give back to Krishna. So like that, even if you are working or if you are in the home, you are cooking, whatever, your intention to please Krishna, then that is the advancement in Krishna consciousness. If your intention is not to please Krishna, then that proportion you are not surrendered to Krishna. So just now you can verify, you are going office for what? Just to get money, buy bungalow, car, go around, enjoy around, come. No. I need a house where I can sit there and peacefully chant. That's all. I need money to come to temple and do some seva here and there. Like that. So if your intention, whatever the pratiphala coming from that work, so is to serve the Lord or intention to serve the Lord, then that becomes what? Pleasing Krishna, and it will become. Is it bhakti or not? How many of you say working in office bhakti? Still not all the hands. Means our intentions may be different. We want to get money and do some other. How can we give everything to Krishna? I'm getting 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs can we give? Anybody gave 1 month at least? No, this one entire salary, I'll just put it to Lord. It's very difficult, right? Oh, Rajeshwar Prabhu is suggesting something. For Janmashtami, they can do this experiment 1 month or something. So it's difficult for us because we are also living here and so many commitments and so many things are there. But that try to improve that intention to please Krishna. My Lord, I have this much, I may not be able to give because I also have some commitment. But definitely I want to do seva. So whatever possible, I'll try to do seva. Not only financially, physically, chanting, coming, serving, is all things. So if your intention is pleasing Krishna, then you are that level of advancement, that portion. Okay? Hare Krishna. So Prabhu, what was the second question? First question over, no? No. See, vasanas are the experiences which it stores in our subtle body. It's a very, very danger, actually. See, whenever you chant, your all papa will go off. No doubt in that. No doubt. Whoever holded the bead, all your past karmas will be clean. But these vasanas will remain. Vasanas and karma, papa, what is the difference? Say, you were on the way, you saw there was one beautiful mango. Next to your house, there is what is that? Garden. The mango tree is little bit lying towards your house. You saw beautiful mango. What you did? Take it? Okay. That seen by house owner. Then what happened? The one mistake is you did like almost thief. You became a thief. So then he'll scold something or he'll do some penalty. This is the papa. Mango is 100 rupees, you have to pay me 100 rupees. Since you have taken my mango, you have to pay me 100 rupees. This is the papa is clear. But when you tasted that mango, it was so nice, that the smritis, that the memories are there in the mind. And after that, he went outside and he ate so many mangoes, but that is not suiting to this mango. What will you do later? If any time other time comes another mango, 500 rupees, no, I'll throw him, okay. That is whatever is the pulling to take that particular mango is called vasana. So that smriti and memories are always stored in your mind. Those things won't be cleared very soon. This 100 rupees is there, no? These kind of papas will be cleared when you chant. But if you want to clear that vasanas, you have to chant very intensely. You have to really connect it to the Lord. That there are the 3 levels of chanting. What is that? Nama, Nama Prat, Nama Vas, Suddha Nam. When you chant the Lord's name in the Suddha Nam level, then this vasanas also goes. In that time, you have to suffer with that. So that's why we need to come from that. Yes, Prabhu, next.
Basic dharma is missing in the life's path. Like, how do they know?
See, this is the same. No, if I say I don't know, ignorance of law is no excuse. If you say that, no, I don't know, that's why I don't know that I should take care of my parents. No, nobody can excuse this. So basic dharma everybody has to learn. Now whatever the rules and regulations comes in the state of Karnataka, we follow, right? Similarly, whatever the Lord has given dharma, that we have to know. Just close the eyes and do something, you will be punished. That's why dharma principles has to be known. I have to take care of my parents. If somebody married, he has to take care of his wife. And if wife has to support husband. These are all things that, minimal dharma. And there is one tip is that to overcome all these things. Somehow or other, if you become a devotee of the Lord, Devarshi, what is the sloka? Devarshi Bhutatma Rinim Pitrinam Nakikaram Nayam Rini Charajan Sarvatma Sharanam Gato Mukundam Parihritakam. If whatever the responsibilities, dharmas you have in this world, at once you are free from all of it when you surrender to Mukunda. Krishna, if you surrender to Krishna and start serving him, you will be free from this. But same time, okay, now I am surrendered to Krishna, I don't need to serve my husband, I don't need to take care of, no. But the major your responsibilities, even if you won't serve also, you won't get attracted any papa. But being a devotee, you have to take care of all this responsibility. As a responsibility, you have to do. So, basic dharma everybody should know. And last question was, Bhakti Vishya leader can scold. See, nobody should scold. Nobody should scold no one. But if you really want to correct someone, there are different places that no. So Guru has that. He may be a small Guru or he may be big Guru or whatever it may be. If it is a necessity, they can tell them that. They should tell. But not like the tone of scolding. Maybe in a way of pleasing we can tell them. But the Guru has to correct it.
So, simple question is asked, what is the A for Madhava, B for Bangalore? Instead of question, should we take a school?
I don't know. This in spiritual life, Ahmedabad, Bangalore will come on. See, it's not like that. No, very very small things also will be there. Prabhu, that is a common discussion. In that common discussion, anybody and everybody become angry also. If somebody is kid comes and keep on asking mother, what is this? What? 3-4 questions mother will answer. After that, what she will say? Either hand will give darshan or stick will give darshan. So then he will become quiet. So, but in the Bhakti Vishya leader case, he is a spiritual knowledge, giving spiritual knowledge and bringing them to the higher level. In that case, they are closely observing them. What is their behavior? It's their duty to give them a good correction in a good tone. Tone should be good. If we are not giving, no, they also won't change, we also won't change. So the spiritual life means a transformation. Our heart should get changed. When it changes, when you take a correction from your immediate authority, the heart will change. So that's why it's not a scolding tone. Maybe in a pleasing tone we can tell. If not, what we can tell. Now we have a very independent system that no teachers should not say anything. You know, parents will go to school. Huh? How can you scold my son? Even scolding is not allowed. In what kind of teaching they'll do? Huh? Okay, thank you so much. Already 10 o'clock. I'll stop here. Hare Krishna. They should make small collection.
Weightless.
Hare Krishna.